Hello Year 7. You've uploaded some absolutely fantastic work on cells over the last week. Here's three examples. Really nice leaflets here. Some really amazingly detailed drawings, hand drawn of two types of cells. There's more of these organelles than you need to know. Okay, so that's a nice bit of research. You don't need to know all of these types. You just want to have these examples here where we've got cytoplasm, nucleus, cell membrane, cell wall, mitochondria, or a single mitochondrion. So mitochondria is the plural, and there's normally lots and lots in the cells, and chloroplasts. With this one, try and make a distinction. Which is in the plant, which is in the animal, because it's really important. And this last one, lovely, more really good diagrams, and we've shown examples of the creatures and the living things where those cells have come from. So we've got a picture of a plant, we've got a picture of a fish, type of animal, where those cells might come from. So some really, really great work here, Seven. Well done. This week's remote learning, we're looking at forces. Okay, so there are three types of forces, two main types of forces that we describe the effects of forces, where they're pushes, pulls, or twists. Okay, where we're pushing the wheelbarrow, we're being pulled by the dog, we're twisting the tap. Okay, these are the types of forces. Okay, there's other names of particular forces that will do these things. So gravity will pull an apple down from a tree. Okay, and water will push up against a boat, causing it to float, buoyancy. Okay, I might twist a screwdriver, might use that force in my hand. Okay, my muscles will cause a screwdriver to twist. Okay, these are the effects that those forces can have, the types of forces. Okay, so I've got three little animations, and I want you to, you're not going to be able to click on the video, but I want you to choose which of which of these two things are pushes. Okay, so hopefully you've chosen now. If you clicked this one, I'm afraid you're wrong. If you click this one, we've got a round of applause. You are correct. Super. This one, it's not a push, this is twisting this. Okay, it's twisting this. You might, okay, feel a little bit hard done by because it was pushing up against the coin, but really looking at that action here, it's a twist. This one, it's a pull, and this last one, pushing on the swing. Okay, next we've got pulls. We've got 5 more pictures. We've got these 2 correct ones, so choose your 2 correct pictures. The 2 correct pictures are the horse and chariot getting pulled along, and the bird pulling out the worm. Okay, so well done if you chose those 2. This one, okay, I wonder what you think this one is. This one is a twist. This one, the man is pushing the wheelchair. It's a push, and this one is a twist. Okay, yes, Evan? Right, next, we've got twists. We've got 5 pictures, which is the twist. So choose the one that you think is the twist. Okay, the doorknob is the twist, and the screwdriver is the twist. This one, okay, decide what do you think this one's going to be. Is it a pull or is it a push? It is a push. This one, what's she doing with the golf clubs? She is pulling them along. This one, is she pulling or pushing the pram? She is pushing the pram. Right, so your first job, okay, you're going to need to pause the video, okay, and complete this table. So you need to have at least 2 different examples of pushes, 2 different examples of pulls, 2 different examples of twists. You can describe them or you can draw a little picture of them. Okay, but I want at least 2. I want you to spend maybe 5 or 10 minutes doing this. And this is one of the things that you're going to be taking a picture of and uploading to class chats. Okay, so I pause the video here and try and make this table with at least 2 examples of each of these things. Okay, so hopefully you've made your beautiful table and you've taken a screenshot of it, or you've taken a photo of it that you can upload to class chats. We're going to move on. So here I've got a question, and I've got an answer to a question. I want you to think, what could be the question? Okay, the answer to that question that we don't know yet is, when applied, it causes an object to either change shape, direction, or speed. So what might be a question that would get this as an answer? Okay, what might it be? What might somebody have asked to get this as an answer? Okay, so I want you to have a think about that. and I want you to try and jot down what you think. Jot down what that question could be. Okay, it could be lots of things, but I think the easiest question that it could be would be, what is a force? What is a force is when it applies, when a force is applied, it causes an object to change shape, direction, or change speed. So those are the effects that a force can cause. Okay, how could I make that answer even better? I'd maybe add an example. An example of a type of force, or the name of a force, would be gravity. Okay, so that's what I would choose. If you did write down a question that you think this could be the answer to, put that beneath your table and you can upload that as well with your class chats. Right, next thing we're looking at is contact and non-contact forces. We've got two different types of forces we can split them into. Okay, we can call them contact and non-contact. Contact is where the force is touching. Non-contact, it's not touching. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pictures of contact and non-contact forces. I want you to choose which of these pictures do you think is contact and which is non-contact. Okay, so I'm going to do a countdown. If my hand can go in my camera, there we go. I'm going to do a countdown, and when I've got to 1, I want you to say out loud which one do you think it is, contact or non-contact. I'm going to say it at the same time. We're going to see if we match up. So in 3, 2, 1, this one is, wait, I did that terribly. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, non-contact. This next one, match, friction. 3, 2, 1, contact. It's got to be touching the surface. The match is touching a surface, it's in contact. The duck, floating, buoyancy on top of the water. 3, 2, 1, contact. Contact because it's got to be in contact with that water. The water particles are pushing up against the duck to make him float. This parachute, okay, air resistance, reducing his speed. Okay, air resistance, that force that works against the direction of motion. Okay, 3, 2, 1, contact. This one's contact. Air resistance is contact. It's contact because the air particles will be interacting, hitting, touching the object that's going through the air. Okay, so this one is a contact force. This one at the bottom here, magnetism, magnetic forces. 3, 2, 1, non-contact. Non-contact because these iron filings that are changing that, they're showing that magnetic field, okay, they don't have to touch the magnet to experience that force. So magnetism and gravity are the two non-contact forces on this page. Air resistance, buoyancy, friction, they are contact forces. So your next job, using those pictures, I want you to write a 2-sentence, max, maybe 3. Okay, a little description on what is the difference between contact forces and non-contact forces. Okay, so I want you to pause the video, spend 5 minutes, write that short description, 1 or 2 sentences, maybe 3 if you want to write loads. Okay, but a little description about what are these pictures telling us and how can we use them to help describe the difference between contact and non-contact force. This is the next thing you're going to be taking a photo of to upload to class chats. Okay, so pause the video here, spend those 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes to write that description. Very good. Okay, your last job. Okay, I've got 5 different force names: weight, upthrust, friction, air resistance and lift, and I've got descriptions of them. Okay, upward force exerted on an object in a fluid. The resistive force due to moving through the air. Resistive force due to 2 objects in contact. Forces that use motion to make an object rise. Downward force due to gravity. You need to match up the right force name with the description. Okay, so write down the name and write down the right sentence with it, or just copy the page and do arrows and lines or colours or whatever creative way you want to do it. But I want the correct force name with the description. Okay, this maybe will take maybe 10 minutes. There's quite a lot of words there you have to write down, so maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 if you take your time. Okay, so pause the video here and try and match up those words. Okay, hopefully now you've matched up those words. Here are the answers. So weight, downward force due to gravity. Up thrust, the upward force exerted on an object in a fluid. So a fluid being liquid or gas. Okay, special word in science. Fluids doesn't have to just be liquid. What's the next one? Friction. Objects. This resistive force due to two objects in contact. We did this in class when we looked at forces. Air resistant. The resistive force due to something moving through the air. And last one, lift. The force that uses motion to make an object rise up. So like a hot air balloon would use that lift force. Okay, excellent. Take a picture of your work, upload it to class charts. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care of each other, take care of your families, and bye-bye.